Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? So, today is Wednesday morning, and I want to be completely honest with you guys. I have not posted any YouTube videos the last 2 days. I have had my son. I have spent every waking moment with him since he came home Monday morning, and we went to the pool yesterday. We got his room all finished up. You guys can check out those videos on Blessed Be the Gift channel on Monday. And we just relaxed and we cuddled a lot because we knew that he was going to go back for another 5 more days, and I was not going to be spending any time with him and missing him for the next 5 days. So with that said, I just spent the last 2 days spending my time that I had with him. And that is the reason why I have turned down 3 jobs that were offered to me that were full-time, because it doesn't work with the hours that I have my kiddo. And also I wanted to see my granddaughter, and even though I did not get a chance to do that the last couple of days, I am always thinking of that when I am taking on a job. So I am one person. I get no alimony. I get no child support. And I am my own business owner. And I am struggling at that. This is the first time I've ever tried to run a business where I can stay home. And I am struggling. But I am working on it every day. And today I'm definitely going to be working on my reselling business. And I have been working on blogs. Now, I did not blog on Sunday or Monday, but I did blog yesterday. And maybe I did blog Sunday, but not Monday. That's what it was. And I did blog Tuesday, which was yesterday. And I am going to blog the rest of this weekend and week. So, with that said, I need to tell you guys, 3 job offers. All of them are working all day long. And a couple of them were 30 minutes away or more. I am working PRN for a health company, or home care, not home health, but home care. And I love that. And the problem I'm having with that is there's no hours. So I am on call, and I will be able to do it if it works with my schedule. I got a call this morning to come in and work, but it was me saying goodbye to my kid, and I couldn't do that. And when I am on call, I have to work the hours that the client has offered for them to have someone come in, because they don't work around my schedule. They work around the client's needs and their schedule. So because it was getting someone up out of bed and serving them breakfast, I couldn't be there in time on Wednesday mornings. So I had to decline that on-call position for today. I want to let you all know also, I did get a job. It is a full-time work-at-home job, which is perfect for my needs. The problem I'm going to have with this work-at-home job is, number one, got to have my office completely clean up. It's got to be organized and quiet. I cannot have anybody in my office when I start this job. I definitely am going to have a quiet space. Not even my cat is allowed in this room for this job. It's going to be something I'm not really sure I'm going to enjoy. but it does keep me home. It works with my hours around my kiddo, and for that, I took it. So, with all that said, it doesn't start till July 14th, and it's a very, very low pay. So, I can't live on that alone. However, I will be home. I'll be able to do that, plus my on-call, plus reselling. So my main objective is now to get me through the next month until July 14th, when I can start making my own money. I am going to have several weeks, if not months, of training for this job. It's going to be a very difficult job. I had to take a bunch of tests to get into this job. I had to do a video interview and a phone interview. I had to answer a lot of questions. I took a typing test, which I found out I can type 61 words a minute without error, which is great. And it's something I've never really done. I've had customer service working with people face-to-face, and of course customer service, over chat using my reselling platforms, but I've never done phones. And I did do some data entry on some past jobs that I've had, but this is going to be new, and sitting at my computer all day long. They do offer 4 10-hour shifts, so that might be something I might consider doing, and working at home while my kiddo's in school, And so I don't know exactly the hours I'm going to be working for this job. I will learn my hours in training. They are going to provide equipment for me, so you will be seeing a new setup in my office. And to start, I have to use my own equipment. I do need to purchase a headset specific for this other job. And other than that, I'm ready to start that job. I'm just going to have to wait mid-July to start that job. So I am super excited about that, but that does not pay my bills for July. I am going to make a post on my GoFundMe page that I have, and I'm just going to be honest and say, hey guys, I don't have any money to pay my July rent and bills, and I just need to wait until I can get to mid-July. So with that said, I am going to be asking for help, but it's going to be hard for me to do because I don't like asking for help. Here on this channel, I am asking for help to pay for my business related fees. I have internet going through. I have my phone going through. I have my Shopify store going through. I have my Vindu going through. I have several $100s of platform fees that I'm going to have to maintain that are going through just to run my reselling business. This stuff is not free. You cannot do this stuff for free, guys. So I am going to be asking for that. I also would like to, over the next couple of weeks or days, to set up an Amazon wish list of things that I do need to help me work at home and be more efficient. Even though I'm going to be accepting a job with lower pay, I am really seriously thinking more about what I need to do to maintain that stability to keep me at home. And it will, keep me on government assistance until the money starts rolling in. So I do have help there. And, I am trying to get off of all government assistance. I want to be able to provide on my own. But being there for my kids and my granddaughter is what's most important to me. And working around that schedule that is time that was taken away from me as being a mother, where I could be flexible with my schedule. And that was in the middle of my divorce. It was all taken away. My motherly rights were taken away, stolen from me. And it is what it is. But for me, I want to do as God has commanded me to do. You know, God blessed me with my children and my granddaughter. And I'm not going to fight a battle that's not mine to fight. Therefore, I am going to be the best mom I can be for my kids when I have them. And I am not going to fight lies. And I'm not going to fight those who have falsely accused me of certain things to gain control and to take my child away from me. So I am going to keep doing what's right, praising God all the way through my struggles as a single mom. And I am going to share this journey with you guys. And so I did want to share the good news. I got a job. I got a full-time job. That is hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I got a full-time job. It just doesn't start for another month. And there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, a lot of jobs, once you have your drug test and your background test and, you know, they get ready to set you up for orientation and all that, you're looking at 2 weeks. And, you know, we have 4th of July coming up, major holiday. It's going to mess up the whole weekend schedule for that weekend. And so it doesn't start until a week after 4th of July. So I'm just going to have to wait, you know, for God's perfect timing. And in the meantime, work on this business, Blessed Be the Gift reseller biz. And so I have some videos I'm going to share with you guys on what I'm going to do with my office. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my office prep for the new job. I'm also going to work on all my platforms today and the rest of this week and just try to list as much as I can. And then we are going to be making a lot of videos coming up on inventory and going through and cleaning up my inventory of the items I do have and listing the items that I know I have in stock. Also, probably going to do a couple DIY projects with you guys just to help me with my business. That's kind of what I'm thinking for the rest of the summer. And I'm probably not going to be doing very many hauls. As a matter of fact, I want to share with you guys what I did receive. Every once in a while on Facebook Marketplace, there's free items. And as a reseller, I look every day for those free items. And if it's something that I can refinish, if it's something I can reuse in my home personally, or if it is something that I can turn around and flip, I will go and get it, especially if it's free. And so I have been picking up some free things on the side of the road and that were advertised on Facebook Marketplace. And the other day, I did pick up a big trash bag of clothes, and those are the items I'm going to resell today. Some of those items I listed on my Poshmark yesterday, and they are brand new shoes. Brand new shoes, a whole bag of brand new shoes. It was a very, very heavy bag. And I couldn't figure out what in the world's in here. But I saw one shoe sticking out at the top and I looked at it. I grabbed the bag because I was like, yes, I can resell this stuff. And when I opened up the bag, yes, everything was in there. So that is what I'm going to be working on today, posting all of those items. It's going to be 100% profit for me. And so I'm just super excited that God has blessed me over time. When my husband kicked me out of the house and I didn't have any of my belongings, and all of my reselling things were still at my marital home. I had decided at that point I was going to get everything I could off the side of the road, and it helped me start living my life again in an empty apartment. It furnished my apartment until I could finalize my divorce. You know, divorce doesn't happen overnight. It takes a year, guys, to get divorced. And you have to live your life during that year. And when you have someone who refuses to cooperate, communicate, or give you your stuff that you had prior to your marriage, it's just being hateful. They're trying to hurt you, and it does hurt. It hurts you financially, it hurts you emotionally, but it's not something you can't bounce back from. It's not something that will take you down. It is something that is evil, and it is something that is only Satan trying to cause that division and that anger and that unforgiveness in your heart. But you know, that's when you rely on God, and God comes in and he really will just take away all that from you, and he'll say, here's free stuff on the side of the road for you. And you know, God really provided in that way, giving me free items. You know, I needed a chair for my living room, and God says, here's a chair on the side of the road. You know, here's a couch on the side of the road. Also, a lot of family and friends giving donations. That really helps resellers. Just putting it out there. Hey, if anybody's got any donations, I'll take it. To be honest with you guys, I have enough stuff to sell for the rest of the year. So I have a huge pile in my garage of death pile inventory, and I need to stock up. And that's, again, why I'm going to be doing an Amazon wish list for you guys and adding it here to my description boxes on my videos, is because there's a lot of things like bigger boxes and racks and things that I need to be able to store a lot of my items that I have, and a lot of the free items that I find on the side of the road. And so I'm just feeling very, very blessed as a Christian single mom, and I know that God is going to get me through this. He started this business for me way before I was even married. I've always wanted to become a reseller. It's just since my divorce where God has called me to do this full time and work at home and be there 100% for my kiddos and my granddaughter. So with that said, I am taking a step of faith that God's going to provide, and he's going to guide me where I need to go. And I'm just feeling so very blessed. I got my dream job. It's going to be hard. It's not an easy job, guys. But I'm super excited to have this opportunity to start this new job, this new adventure. I'm excited to be home, you know. I'm excited to work really, really hard the next couple of, well, it's going to be really the rest of this year. I'm going to be hustling big time. I'm going to have to hustle big time. I'm one person, a divorced single mom who was married almost 10 years, guys. During those 10 years, I was a stay-at-home mom. So I had no credit when he filed. I had no work history for 10 years, guys. And I had all these talents that I had learned over the, in my past when I was single. And I was a single mom before. And I knew what it was going to take for me to be a single mom. I did not realize, how difficult it was going to be with inflation, the economy the way it is. And reselling is not the same as it used to be. And because of that, I need encouragement. I need you guys to help me so I can help you and I can encourage you in return. And so I was thinking today, I was going to send out a request to all of you guys out there who are resellers, especially you women. I will take men also, because I think having a man's perspective might be good. I I do want to talk about faith, but I am asking of all faith to contact me if you would like to start a online panel of resellers who are starting from scratch or who are beginners who can help each other out. We can talk about our faith and how it gets us through each day as a reseller, but you know, how we can survive this crazy world that we're living in and help support each other. You guys, I think that's really what I need to get my business up and running like it needs to be, is encouragement, not negativity. I need encouragement. And I really shouldn't be doing this alone. You know, God does not intend on any of us to be alone. I really do firmly believe that God gives us our spouse. I do firmly believe that if you go into a marriage believing as a Christian that you are marrying the person that God sent to you, you are to be one with that person. And now I get it. Divorce happens. I get it. It takes two. And if that other person files for divorce and doesn't work with you, then that's what happens. You can't stop it. And that's what it was in my case. I couldn't stop my divorce. All I can do is control the decisions I make. And so moving forward as a Christian single mom, I want to definitely keep doing what I'm doing, spreading the love of God, but yet, you know, using my faith in my daily activities and my daily reselling and struggles as I'm sharing this journey with you guys. I have a lot of faith. I have a lot of hope. I know that God will never leave me. I know that God will never abandon me, and He will provide. And I want to share with you how He provides. That's what I want to do. All right, guys. Oh man, I just got verification that I got to go take a drug test for this new job. And the reason why I haven't started working a work-at-home job yet is because I failed because of my weight loss surgery, the other test that I had to take for the other job. It was a situation where I worked all day. I didn't know I was going to go in. It was a Friday, and I had to have that test done within 72 hours, which would have taken me to Sunday. And I rushed 30 minutes before closing to go take the drug test. But I had worked all day and I didn't hardly get anything in. And so I didn't have a lot of fluid and I could not feel the bottom of the cup for the urine sample because I just didn't have enough void to submit. And so I am so happy that I am a work-at-home mom and a reseller now, because I have all day today to drink up and to actually drink lots and lots of water, and then I can go take this drug test first thing in the morning. So fingers crossed I can get enough sample out to go ahead and finish up this. But that is one of the things with weight loss surgery and taking these drug tests, guys, is I'm not producing enough. And when I do go to the bathroom and urinate, it's a very, very low amount, guys. So I need prayers that I get enough fluid in so I can pass this test so I can work at home. And this would be my second work at home job. But because I failed that test, they wouldn't even give me another chance. So I can still be hired for that other job, but it can't be that one specific job because of the drug testing. So I can only work for jobs that don't have a drug test. So I'm trying this new job, this new company, fingers crossed that I can do this drug test, and super excited about that. So we will see, and hopefully I will be able to pass this test. All right, so I just want to be completely honest with you guys and kind of share this journey with you. I am receiving some gift cards, some points for being on call. And so if you do see me shopping at all in any of my videos, either here on Blessed Be the Gift Reseller Biz or on Blessed Be the Gift YouTube channel, I'm telling you guys, it's not coming out of my pocket, okay? I just want to be completely honest with you. I have had several comments on, how are you going to the movies, or how are you doing this, or she's doing that and she's spending money, she has money. No, this is gift cards that I get for being on call. These are points that have to that add up as I do surveys online or something like that. I am constantly having these side hustles that are providing a way for me to do something with my kiddos, or providing me shopping days, doing something. It's not coming out of my pocket at all because I have zero money, guys. So I do want to share that with you, and I want you guys to be very, very clear that I am very low income and I am on government assistance. I am not lying, I am not cheating, and I am struggling every day, struggling just to pay my rent and pay my bills. And if I get my rent paid because I've had people give me money, then I'm going to let you guys know. It wasn't me. It was donations, and it was God's grace for me. And so with that said, let me show you what I got to resell that I am going to post today. Guys, real quick, all of these shoes, these tennis shoes here, these high heels here, the tennis shoes here, these shoes here, these shoes here. I got all these for free. I got all of these for free. These boots, they're gonna get posted today. Look at these brand new boots from Madden, New York. $38, brand new. Gonna post those today. Got another pair of boots. These are not brand new, but nice. Another pair of boots, not brand new, but nice. So all of this is going to get posted today. I've got all of this over here that needs to get posted today. And all of these are getting ready to be posted on Poshmark right now. So, as you can see, I was blessed with a bunch of free items to post and new items. Oh, check out these shoes. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. That is a shoe, guys. That is a shoe. Look at those heels. Woo! So, they're like brand new, guys, and I'm going to get them posted today. And I'm feeling very, very blessed because God is really giving me the things I need. And we're going to keep this business up and running. We're going to keep it up and running. And we're going to do what we can do. I just need help with my rent. It's the biggest amount of bills that I have. And God has been really gracious to me to help me get through and get my rent paid every month. And, you know, I'm just going to work really hard. And hopefully I can come up with the money by myself, you know, working hard and selling the things that God's given to me. So we're going to keep working hard, and I'm going to do my best to get it through for the next month. But I wanted to share the journey with you. And like I said, I'm not lying. I am just taking one day at a time. And just reminds me of the song, one day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking of you. I just got to do one day at a time. And I'm trying real hard not to get depressed. And so if you guys would like to start a community here with me, I'm not really sure how to do a chat, but maybe you guys would know how to start one up. But, you know, I'm kind of embarrassed to do live shows. I'm kind of embarrassed to do live chat, but I think it's what we need to do to help each other get through the times that we're in. So if you guys would like to start one up, please let me know, and we'll see if we can get one going, and we can have a communication back and forth to each other and share our experiences and share the items that we are selling and share what we have. You can also help support me by checking out my GoFundMe page. You can also support me by checking out all of my platforms, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari. All of the links are in the description box below. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, that helps a lot. Share, that helps a lot. And subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.